All right, good morning. This is the Fantasy Sports Boss with another video for you. Make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that notification button. Over 700 subscribers now. Thank you guys since I started the channel 7 weeks ago, transitioning from the old website to now doing strictly just the YouTube channel. I appreciate all the support. Thank you very much. Now, today, wanted to do a crisis point video on Diontae Johnson, the wide receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers, who coming into the season, I was very hesitant to draft in any of my leagues just because the fact that Ben Roethlisberger had retired and Roethlisberger and Johnson were a perfect matchup in terms of Roethlisberger's noodle arm, not allowing him to throw the ball down the field. So short to intermediate throws were all he really could handle. And that's where Diontae Johnson did his best work as a guy who caught the ball really at or not that far past the line of scrimmage and then created after the catch. Certainly Johnson, despite having the occasional bouts of drops, tremendous talent, good speed, tremendous route runner, and also had a knack for scoring some touchdowns last season. This year, certainly a different story. He started out with Mitch Trubisky, who likes to be a little bit more aggressive throwing down the field. The Steelers also drafted George Pickens to join Chase Claypool and Johnson, and tight end Pat Freiermuth, who has proven himself to be a very competent receiver. And then Kenny Pickett eventually made his way into the lineup, and his past chemistry with Pickens has elevated Pickens now to arguably the wide receiver one in Pittsburgh, above both Claypool and Diontae Johnson. And numbers certainly bear this out. So in 3 of the last 4 games now, Diontae Johnson has come in with just single-digit fantasy points. All right, now he began the season pretty well with Mitch Trubisky, 12 points, 12 and a half fantasy points, 13.7. 16.4. So it was a really good start. 12 catches, 10 catches, 11 catches. So Mitch Trubisky and him were doing some decent things, further down the field as well, tapping into some bigger play potential of Johnson. But since Kenny Pickett has now taken over the starting role, and he's going to hold it for the rest of the season, the last 4 weeks, 4.2 points, 11 points, 8.6, and 9.5. So the targets are certainly there, but Kenny Pickett's accuracy, whether it's the small hands, inexperience, what have you, Diontae Johnson just not getting the consistent connections with Pickett as he did with Ben Roethlisberger last season. And now you have George Pickens, who has looked like a wide receiver one whenever Kenny Pickett is under center. And I think that's going to continue for the rest of the season. Now, also add in the fact that Johnson has not scored a single touchdown this season. That is a big problem for his overall fantasy football impact. He was never a huge touchdown producer with Roethlisberger, but he did chip in, a fair amount over the, last couple of years. This season, he has none. And over the last couple of, 4 games now, just a total of 17 catches. So Diontae Johnson, I think, needs to be pushed down from low-end wide receiver 1 territory last season to a low-end wide receiver 2. Maybe even borderline wide receiver 3 now, with George Pickens doing what he's doing as the top target in the Steelers offense. And this is a Steelers offense that certainly remains a work in progress. It's just not very potent right now. There's going to be struggles. You have a rookie quarterback there. I don't think it's going to get any better anytime soon. All right, hit that subscribe, hit that notification button. More videos on the way, and then also the live stream later on today.